Hey, welcome to the Core community. Obviously you have some questions, or you've been, led here by, one of our thousands of clients that are really focusing on getting themselves better, changing their lives, utilizing our core system. So, our goal is to build a little hope on the website, get you guys to understand why this weight loss journey is so frustrating. Okay, and so many times by the time we get clients into our system, they've tried everything, right? Because that's how weight loss journeys are. You spend thousands of dollars and you chase things, and you are doing what your coworkers did at work, these magic shakes or all that, and it just doesn't seem to work for you, right? And that's why you've landed here, and this will be the last system that you will use, okay, ever, all right? So that's the good news. I completely understand and realize, how frustrating weight loss can be. I've had the privilege of working with thousands of people, sitting across in a consultation, just hearing all the stories of all the struggles, of all the things that people try, right? From Weight Watchers to profile bars and shakes, all these gimmicks and things that are out there, all the way down to guys to stomach surgeries, right? Stomach stapling, the lap band, sleeves, those types of things, and we get them all. And what you'll realize is, and even boot camps, like just intense working out over and over and over again, but yet not getting the results that you deserve. And the reason for it is all those things that I mentioned aren't addressing the main cause of fat gain in your life, okay? That's why it's frustrating, all right? If you don't know what you're fighting, there is no way that you can fight the fight, right? Because you don't know what you're battling. And in my journey is, I've been through this, okay? I've spent 16 years in this industry and, started as a chiropractor by trade. You're like, why is a chiropractor doing so much weight loss? And here's why. I'm a very cause and solution driven individual, okay? As one of the founders of the Core System, I was on a journey myself trying to really figure out how are we gonna help people on the weight loss, their journey, okay? And as we started 16 years ago in practice, I just had patients that I wasn't getting results with on some of the chiropractic side, right? Well, there's low back pain, knee pain, hip pain, you name it, all those things that happen when you're overweight. And I would treat, but yet I couldn't get ahead. And going back to, I'm a cause and solution driven person, is I knew at that time I had to find a solution for weight loss, all right? And growing up, my parents were teachers, and yeah, they would always even call me Little MacGyver, right? So I dated myself a little bit here for some of those of you watching, but yeah, I wanted to find solutions. And like I said, when I was in practice, when I wasn't getting some of those results, I knew I had to get weight off people, period, if I wanted to help them with low back, knee, hip pain, all those things that come with, the side effects of being obese. So at the time, I kind of bought into the thing that's even still being preached today. It's eat less, move more, right? Like that was how we were going to do it. So we opened up all these gyms throughout the United States, right? We're going to help people, lose weight and get their life back, and we did to a certain extent. But there's a lot of these people that bust their tail over and over and over every single day, but yet just weren't getting the results that they deserved. And because of that, they either burn out, right? Because this effort is so great and it just wasn't, getting the weight off like they wanted it to, or they'd get hurt, right? So that didn't seem like a good solution to me. So then I'm like, all right, we got to figure this fat loss thing out. So we dove into years of just figuring out what we call the Core System today, right? Which this website's all about. But at the time we didn't know it. We were just on a mission to figure out the best way and the most efficient and effective way to help people reclaim their bodies. But in order to do that, we had to figure out what's the cause, right? So years and years of trial and error and diving in the research and study after study, but we were able to really narrow it down. And that's the gold, and that's the foundation or the premise of what the Core System is really designed to attack, okay? And what we learned on this journey is that, all of your weight gain and a lot of those, those issues caused by weight gain really boil down to, one word, and it's called, ready for it? All right, ready? Hormones, period, okay? All of fat gain is due to hormones. And once you understand that and can grasp that concept, your life is free. You understand what you're fighting. And that's why, guys, when you look back at your things you've tried in the past, from counting calories to Weight Watchers to any of those things, bars and shakes and the pills and lotions and all those things, will you lose weight? Yeah, you'll lose some weight, right? Maybe. But what always comes back 100% of the time? The weight, right? And the reason for it is none of those things that I just mentioned on those journeys will address hormonal change in the body or actually correct it. None of those things, okay? So what we've got to do, what the core system is designed to do, is to get your body to start understanding how to use the fat that's it's storing, right? We got to flip you from storing to burning. Once we do that, the magic happens. You start reclaiming your life back. And that's what that Core 4 that we'll go through here on this website is designed to do foundationally, okay? And that's everybody in America should be on this because it is true foundation in order to keep yourself in that burning state and help, like I said, get to the results that you deserve. All right, so stay tuned. I'm excited to have you start learning. Part of the way us and our providers that are all taking part of this this mission to change our health culture is to educate. Okay, knowledge is power, and that's how we do our medicines. We teach. All right, so start learning, jump in, and trust in the system. Okay, good to have you aboard.